guys, welcome to my channel. This is your sewing teacher Veronica, and in this video I will show you how to use sewing machine. I will show you two different types of machines with front load bobbin and top load bobbin. I will show you how to thread the machine and how to stitch, and the most important, how to press your seams. So stay tuned and you will learn a lot of cool things. In this part of the video, I will tell you how to basically use the machine, how to thread the machine, and how to start. This machine is very basic. Machine itself, this is the foot. Basically, we have normally only two parts. Sometimes we have it in two parts. I have it in one. So very easily, we connect it here. And then the foot goes on the floor and you plug it in. Very simple to start, so we're going to do this now. And next step will be to turn it on. We have only, at least I have only one button here on this side. So when I do this, you can see the light and the machine is on and ready to start. Next, what we need to do, we need to thread the machine. So every machine works approximately the same, and it will have two threads. This part is for the top thread. So you buy the thread in a fabric store and you put this thread here. This is my top thread. If you open this part, you open it like this. Inside you have the bobbin. So on top of the bobbin you need to have the thread, the same color as you have here. I will show you how to do this. This is bottom thread. So we have top thread and the bottom thread. So we have to add the same thread on the top of the bobbin. For this, you just need to find the end of the thread, very simple. And in the bobbin you have small holes and you can pull out this thread through the hole. I don't do this, some people do this. There are several ways how you can do many things. So what I do, I just wrap the thread around my bobbin like several times, very easy, like this. So it should be connected. When I pull, it should not move, okay? We connected this thread to the bobbin, and next the bobbin goes to this part. My machine has small instructions, small drawings. Many machines have them, so hopefully you will find something like that on your machine. So we just put it on top of this part, and it's important that the thread is on the back. It's not like in front of me, but it's going this way and the thread is on the back. And following my instructions, most likely you will have something the same. The thread should go around this part. So I'm just going around this thing like this, and I just make it a bit tighter. We are almost ready to start, and here my instructions tell me that I need to move my bobbin to the right side. So I just push it like this as far as it can go, and this is it. Now we press foot pedal that I have on the floor and it starts working. And you need to add as much thread as you want. If you're working on a big project, normally it's like full bobbin, so it should be till the edges. Then next, what we have to do, we move bobbin back to the standard position. This is really important that you do this, because if you leave it like this, it's not going to work. And you remove the bobbin and you need to cut the thread. It doesn't matter where you do this, just divide this thread in two, because we have only one now. And what we have to do next, we need to put bobbin inside here, following instructions. And most of the machine will have the same. My machine has this also small drawings that tells me what to do. So I'm going to follow the steps. Most likely you have the same steps, so just follow me and you will be fine. This is my bobbin, and this line together with the arrow shows the direction of the thread. So it should go against the clock. I take my bobbin, and my thread goes like this, the same how it shows on this picture. I put it inside. This is step number one. Then this line, this is my thread. It should go down in the middle. Here you have very small hook, this one. So we're going to go around this hook. Now I'm just exactly where the hook is. This is the hook here. So I'm going around and on the top. We just finished this part. I hope it's clear. And the last part, this area. So there's a flat space here. This is what they show me here. And the thread should go in this flat space and to the back. So I take the thread, and I can control where it goes. I just pull it, and when I pull it to the right side, my thread goes exactly in this gap, and this is it. I can close this part. We basically finished the threading of the bottom thread. Okay, good. We finished with the bottom thread, and now we have to thread top thread. So what you have to do, again, look at your small drawings. Most likely you have them. In my case, I now look at this dark black line. So again, they tell me to go around this. We already went around it, so I don't have to change anything here. But next steps will be different. So you'll need to look at the arrows. They tell me to go down. So I just take the end of the thread, I go down, and here I have a sign to go up. So I pull for the thread and I go up. Here I have a sign that there should be something here. Look, you have the hand wheel, this part. When I turn the hand wheel, this hook, you will be able to see if you don't see this. So I turn it in different direction and this part moves. To raise this hook, and now they tell me to go around it. It's basically like this. Yes, this part we finished. And I go down. Again, I see this arrow that tells me to go down. And this part is a bit tricky for beginners. If you look here, sometimes it's confusing. You have a very small hook here. Look, this area. What you have to do, you take the thread with two hands and you go like this. The thread should end up on the left side, not on the right side here, but on the left side. And I think I will show it one more time to be sure that you understand, because it's a bit hard. You take it with two hands and you go like this and then to the left. This is how it should be, okay? And the last part is the eye of the needle. It goes from you to the back, so just like this, yes? It's not from left to the right, just from your side to the back. I'm going to cut the thread to make it sharper. And I'm going to go through this eye. Okay, good. And the last thing that you need to do before you start, this detail, it's called foot. So we have, it can be in the middle. I have it on the left side, the gap. So the thread should go below the foot in this gap, and both threads, top and the bottom thread, should be on the back side of my machine, and it should be at least 20 centimeters long. So if you pull it, the thread becomes longer. So if it's short, you make sure that's at least like this, 20 centimeters, okay? And after that, we can start. I also want to show you another type of the sewing machine. It's very similar, but one thing is different. Look, this machine has top load bobbin. So the bobbin goes from the top. I can open this top part, and this is my bobbin. But this machine has nothing here, it's completely closed. So let's see how to work with this one. So if you thread it, the top thread will be the same. So you also have these arrows, and when you turn the hand wheel, you can see this hook. So the top part is completely the same, but it has front load bobbin. So what you do, you open this part, and you remove it, and you open it here like this. And this is your bobbin inside. What you have to do, wait, I have a thread. So what you have to do, you pull for this kind of thing, and it helps you to remove the bobbin. This is the bobbin. It has this metal case on top of this, and I just remove the bobbin. So that's a bit tricky. I advise you, if you don't have sewing machine yet, to buy the one with the top load bobbin. I think it's easier, but if you have this kind of machine, it's not a problem. I will explain you how to thread it. So let's do this together. Look, you added the thread, the same here, it works the same, to the bobbin, and now you need to put it inside of this case. So this is my metal case where the bobbin have to go. And look, you will have this area and this kind of gap here. So the idea that the thread goes this way, like against the, following the clock, right, like this, and then in this gap it goes backwards. So it's a bit tricky, I know. Look, the bobbin is here, the thread should go like following the clock like this. I put it inside, and now the thread should go in this gap and here. So I'm just pulling it like this and like this, and it ends up in this hole kind of. So it will be like this. Let's try it one more time. If it's not clear, I'm just removing it now. So direction of the thread is this way. I put it inside, and now you have only one thing, only one gap here, and you go there and then in the opposite direction, and you end up in this hole. Okay, and look what we have inside. We have like an extra space here, you can see, and we also have this here. So this indicates these two places should match, and you have like a hole in the bobbin, and you also have this. So we put it on this thing, and this extra thing should be in this gap, and you push it till you hear the click. Yes, this was the click. So my bobbin is inside now, and basically we are ready to start. You just can close it, and you close this part. And look, now I threaded the top thread the same how we did it with the other machine, and now the thing is here you need to pull out the bottom thread because I don't see any ends, it's inside. So what you do, you hold it with the hand, the thread, and you use hand wheels. So you just make a full round. You just go inside and out, and you pull out the thread, and you can see here that this is your bottom thread. It goes out with the top thread together. And now we have two of them on the surface, let's call it, and as always it goes in the gap to the below the foot and to the back, and we are ready to start stitching. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new today, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm making series of videos for beginners, and you will learn more things if you follow me. And also don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm posting sewing tutorials every week, sometimes twice a week. So if you want to learn sewing, follow me on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.